And a couple people wanted to know my setup, so I'll just run you through that real quick. Xbox, PVR, got my PVR really cheap from my friend. Thank you, Caleb. I have 1K subs. Let's see how many subscribers I have. 2,000 subscribers. At the time I'm recording this video, I have 8,000 subscribers and this car is $100,000 in duffel bag.
MrBeast, thanks to you, I can quit my job now.
He isn't called the Beast for nothing. He's the real beast of the internet, the king of content creation, and possibly the only man who can make giving away millions look like a hobby.
Dave, if you can hit a hole-in-one, I will give you $1 million today. This is an $800,000 mansion, and this is the key to the front door. Every time you throw the football back and forth, you guys get $1. And whoever helps us change this flat tire first gets the car.
So today, let's take a closer look at just how rich Jimmy Donaldson, also known as MrBeast, really is. Every time you watch his challenges, your jaw probably drops when you hear him announce prize amounts like $500,000 or more. You can't help but wonder where this guy is getting all that money from. Then another thought hits you. How is he not broke already? The way he spends money on each challenge, you'd think his wallet would eventually tap out. But that's not the story for MrBeast. The truth is that what he spends on one massive challenge isn't even close to what he makes before breakfast. For Jimmy, money is just another prop in his videos, something that keeps flowing in faster than he can give it away. With over $2.6 billion resting comfortably in his accounts, MrBeast still finds new ways to show the world who's boss. But the question remains, where does all this money actually come from? Because if you're wondering how one YouTuber can make billionaire level money, you're not alone. Let's take a calm deep dive into the Beast's money machine. MrBeast invests heavily in his production empire. Step into his studio, and the first thing you'll notice is the luxury dripping from every corner.
In here is around 50,000 square feet. There's no poles or anything, so we can just build sets. We can do whatever we want. This was our little hub over here that you would have thought was baller. So this is what it looked like when we were filming. Wrapped around the studio is tons of office space, multiple floors. You'll just see like these are some people planning our next video.
His production powerhouse is valued at around $5 billion, and every single year it brings in a whopping $900 million from ads, content creation, and merchandise. And that's just the beginning. That revenue funds his viral challenges.
In Ghana, sadly, countless children are abandoned.
I came to the heartbreaking realization that being rescued is only the beginning of their struggle. So we made it our mission to build a brand new surgical center in the heart of Ghana.
His massive philanthropic giveaways, and the insane video setups that cost more than some Hollywood movies. He's not just making content, he's literally printing money with creativity. But $900 million a year wasn't enough for Jimmy, so he expanded into something sweeter, literally. Remember Feastables, the chocolate brand he launched in 2022?
The best tasting chocolate ever made by mankind.
The new bars come in 7 flavors: milk chocolate.
Thank you.
A milk crunch. Yes, please. Almond, peanut butter.
That move turned out to be genius. Within months, Feastables hit $250 million in sales, all thanks to his loyal fans and their sweet tooth for good chocolate. Each bar practically screams, "Buy me or you're missing out" on beast mode snacking. Plus, he made it even better by tying it to charity, so every bite of chocolate came with a sprinkle of goodwill and a taste of success. And just when people thought he couldn't possibly do more, he said, "Hold my burger." That's when MrBeast Burger came to life, and it exploded overnight. With thousands of locations across the globe through ghost kitchens and app orders, his burger chain brought in millions.
I opened up the world's first free restaurant.
Put it on up.
Yeah!
And money for you, money for you, money for you, money for you. Sorry for making you wait. Here's $100. Thank you.
From filming countdown challenges to flipping burgers, MrBeast proved he can turn anything into gold. He basically feeds his audience both entertainment and dinner at the same time. Of course, it doesn't stop there. MrBeast also makes a fortune from his merchandise and brand deals.
I'm here at Zoomies and they recently started selling our merch. Currently, we are available in 94 of their 600 stores across.
His merch line is so popular that items sell out faster than a concert ticket. From hoodies to hats to energy drinks, everything flies off the shelves. He also has stakes in major companies like Current, a digital banking app, and Honey, a coupon and savings extension. These smart investments add extra millions to his fortune, the kind of pocket change that can buy another Bugatti without him even blinking. Now let's talk about his real estate empire. You might think a guy this rich owns mega mansions all over the world, but Jimmy plays the game differently. Instead of living like a flashy billionaire, he quietly bought an entire cul-de-sac in Greenville, North Carolina. Each home cost between $260,000 and $280,000. He bought them for his family, friends, and crew. It's almost like he built his own private neighborhood. Through his company, JSD Real Estate LLC, he also owns huge studios, warehouses, and rental properties spread over 95 acres. And what's even smarter, he keeps it all local with no flashy paparazzi and no noisy headlines. Just business done quietly and efficiently. Now those billions aren't just sitting in his bank account collecting dust. MrBeast spends on luxuries that could make anyone question his life choices. He might not own a private jet yet, but he doesn't bother flying first class either. Why would he? When it's time to travel, he charters entire planes for himself and his crew.
But before I show you what it's like to fly on some of the most luxurious planes on the planet, we're gonna fly on this jet that costs $500,000 per flight.
His private flight expenses run into millions each year, enough to buy his own Gulfstream jet if he wanted. But why buy one when you can rent different ones and still have change left over to film another video? And then there's his garage. It's not just a garage, it's a millionaire's dream come true. He owns high-end cars like the Cybertruck, Porsche, Bugatti, Ferrari, and Rolls-Royce. It's like walking into a car commercial every time he opens the door. What's even funnier is that he often gives these cars away in his challenges. One minute he's handing over a luxury car, and the next, a new one appears in its place. When you're MrBeast, luxury cars are just background decoration. Now let's not forget his wrist, because his watches alone could pay off some people's lifetime debts. He owns high-end timepieces from Rolex, Patek Philippe, and several custom diamond-studded watches worth over $1 million. His watches don't tell time, they tell success. Every tick on his wrist says money well spent. When it comes to living, MrBeast prefers comfort over flash. In 2023, he bought a $2.2 million modern home in Greenville. It's sleek, smart, and crew-friendly, complete with an infinity pool and high-end tech. But his real pride and joy is his massive 100,000 square foot production campus. It has gourmet kitchens, home theaters, gyms, and video sets, basically a billionaire playground that doubles as his office. For Jimmy, home means wherever the cameras are rolling. Now let's take it to the sea. MrBeast doesn't own a yacht yet, but he rents luxury ones for his ocean-based challenges.
Currently in the Bermuda Triangle. The boys aren't really doing too well. We're all seasick beyond belief.
These aren't your average boats, they're floating palaces loaded with the greatest gadgets and technology. He also owns high-end RVs for road trips, top-tier drones, and filming equipment that could make a movie director jealous.
Probably 200 GoPros. 200 GoPros, 200 GoPros, 200 GoPros, you get the point.
Everything he owns is designed to make money, create content, or blow people's minds. He's so rich that his income alone could feed an entire small city in America for 2 decades. But instead of hoarding his fortune, he reinvests it into good causes. He has stakes in tech apps and green projects like Team Trees, which planted over 20 million trees worldwide. He combines profit with purpose by building homes for the homeless, funding water projects across Africa, and setting up schools in underserved areas. He's giving away millions while investing billions, a balance very few billionaires ever manage. What makes all this even more impressive is how humble he remains.
Yeah, I swear. No, I don't like. No, man.
MrBeast wears modesty like a uniform. You never know how rich he is if you met him. He prefers sleeping in his studio rather than his expensive bed. And he reinvests most of his income into his videos. He's proof that passion and prosperity can actually go hand in hand. So next time you see him giving away stacks of cash or houses to strangers, remember this. You're not just watching a YouTuber, you're watching a billionaire with a heart. MrBeast is the true definition of don't judge a book by its cover. If that phrase ever had a face, it would be Jimmy Donaldson. So what do you think about MrBeast and his insane wealth? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends. And who knows, maybe one day MrBeast will just give you $1 million too.
When I used to make like $1 a day, I saved up for months and I bought a microphone. Way worse than this microphone. After like 2 years of just filming on my phone, I had 100,000+ subscribers, but I still didn't have a camera.